I be you, be that mean. People's always saying, yo, oh, just get it. B is for the bands that get the man. U is for the way we get on up. One by one we hustling now. Happy hustle. See, yo, it ain't nothing. Schoolie D, chop the screw. Good morning. Who's you? Good morning. I be you. I be you. I be up too. I's for the bitches. I got you the grand. B is for the B for boys with bands. U is for the way I be up like you. Cause one we be getting that dough. I'm just making it up as I go, y'all. Can we use this? I'm gonna use this because I'm gonna make a thing called I be you. I be up just like you. Check it out. I be you, really that mean. I be up every day just like you. I be you for getting that green. I be you. Tell them. I be you. But you got the OG Schoolie D. Yeah, that's the real shot. It's Tug Black versus Oriental. Yeah. Oriental. That's the work you do over here in the wild. Oriental. You like Oriental food. You like Oriental gals and dudes. You get to get orient too. In fact, you get a job orientation. You gotta orient to the girl's invitation. You know what I'm talking about? The invitation. The orient to that participation call. Get it, stick, get it, get it, get it, get it. Come on, Oculus, homunculus, homunculus, with the golem. All you gotta do is put a new nigga in it, Look at the new niggas, the artificial niggas now. Yeah, we don't need you. That's your ball. Get the album, YouTube, Schoolie D. OG, Schoolie D. The true, hip hop. What? They don't know what this is about. One by one, I knock you out. DJ cutting. Anything ain't seen nothing. Around to the break of dawn. We're going back to them days, the real DJs. DJ Khaled, they can't scratch shit. Who's that DJ? Go with my computer. Let's see what y'all see, y'all. You know I gotta see what you see. I gotta see what you see before I get through. See what you see before I get through. Tell me about this party on the south side. Come up, jump into the ride. Not all on, not so black. Just a piece of the world around. God to the place of who that I see. A sucker ass nigga trying to sound like me. Put my pussy on the guess you said. Sucker ass nigga. Sucker ass nigga, I see what? You see your dreaming all time. The wind's phone and turns around. Sucker ass nigga, man, turns around. PST, we know that me. This for the way of the very I'm one for the boy for the man. As for the way I see me shout. One by one, I'm not wow. The tap is on. What's up, y'all? That tap is on. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Why they keep my video? Why am I keep my video? Why they keep my video? Fuck, cloudy. Why, my shit's so cloudy? Why my shit's so cloudy? Why my shit's so cloudy? Facebook, why my shit's so cloudy? Why my shit so cloudy? What's up, y'all? What's good? What's good? What's good? Well, let's see, we're gonna have some more we call nigga moments. Yeah. Tomorrow's gonna show another nigga moment. I know. I said we should be able to say nigga now without being cut off and YouTube and Facebook and people feeling offended. Because what I'm about to show y'all, man, and it's just a confirmation what I've been telling y'all for a long time. And I got the pleasure of getting to just show y'all the shit. While Black Love is Pseudo, Black Talk, Black History, and if you listen to the Black Linguist, I already sent y'all the YouTube video yesterday. And we're going to get into that after we get into this shit here. And then we're going to go into Juneteenth, and then now your July 4th independence, and ask you, is you a motherfucking slave? And ask yourself, is you still a nothing ass nigga in God's eyes? And why don't nobody like you? Even you don't like you. This is the ultimate self-hate zombie apocalypse coming if I've ever seen one. But before I get started on that, ladies and gentlemen, I seen a fire. I told California, you gonna burn, bitch, for what y'all did to me. So, I don't know if she's still on fire or not. I told you New York. And that smoke came over. Even though it came from Canada, nonetheless, it was a warning. Get the fuck out. But you want to be black, African American, and I'm from Harlem. I'm a Harlem guy. I am a Brooklyn. No, you know what you is? You're gonna be a dead nigga. And the bus to lick a fire It's loading up. It's passengers. Getting everybody together. It's getting you tight. It's getting you right. That nice little bus ride I seen y'all on the way to the Lake of Fire is about to happen. I just got the fucking thing in my message thing. Somebody's telling me, go west. I was like, that's how the country got fucked up in the first place, fucking with west. But considering this time, you better go west as into western Pennsylvania. This is why we're going to clean this shit up here. Because when this shit hit the fan, somebody going to need to know the answers to some shit. If you kill me, there goes that hope. I'm just letting you know. Hey, I didn't answer this shit. I think I earned it, I guess. I don't know. But meanwhile, back at the ranch, let's venture into this thing here. I want to listen to this. I was hoping that you had a audio. Let's get into this shit. But what I want to read to you, Facebook, is this big ass sign right here. This is a big ass sign, y'all. I don't know. They were supposed to be here, but they just chopped up my whole shit.
Activists are using artificial intelligence to make the Bible and religion fit their agenda. In People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals AI version of Genesis, the terms beasts and creatures are exchanged for beings, and cloth made of hemp and bamboo is described as the clothing that God provides for Adam and Eve instead of animal skin, according to the press release. Christian ministers are going to have their work cut out for them to help people understand what the real Jesus actually taught on a host of issues. David Clausen, director of the Center for Biblical Worldview at the Family Research Center, explained to the Daily Caller News Foundation. Liberal activists are using artificial intelligence to rewrite the Bible and put words in the mouth of Jesus, a Daily Caller News Foundation review found. People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, PETA, introduced their version of the biblical account of the creation story of Adam and Eve to give a can't-be-missed animal rights message filled with vegan teachings, according to a May press release. PETA's manipulation of AI is one in a long list of concerns that religious advocates who spoke to the DCNF had about the technology's impact on faith. I do have concerns with what I understand PETA has done, which is using artificial intelligence, specifically ChatGPT, to rewrite the creation story, David Clausen, director of the Center for Biblical Worldview at the Family Research Center, explained. There's obviously different translations of the Old and the New Testament with ChatGPT. But this isn't just a difference in translation. This is a different interpretation of the actual text, and I think that there are theological issues with what PETA is putting out in this version of the Bible. It's a misrepresentation of what the Bible presents about creation, and in that, it distorts the divine order that is a part of that creation story by really reframing the way the story is presented. Darrell Bach, Executive Director of Cultural Engagement and Senior Research Professor of New Testament Studies at the Dallas Theological Seminary, told the DCNF. And so it's revisionism as opposed to really substantively reflecting what the Bible is saying. It fits PETA's mission, but it doesn't reflect what the Bible says about the creation.
Stop. Listen to this. PETA. What is a PETA? People for Ethical Treatment of Animals in the Bible. I think I want to read you something in that same Bible. I'm going to see if they'll let me do this. I'm pushing it. I'm going to see if they let me do this. Because I want y'all to see my face, man. Because Thingwacky doesn't have a picture-in-picture. And that's a lot cleaner than my other shit. We'll go ahead with this and do that. Alright, now I don't want that though. Go back. Ah, fuck it. Alright. Let's get back to this thing here. What's up, y'all? Got so much to share with y'all today. Winnie the Pooh, the horror movie. Welcome to the works of Winnie Mandela and her Pooh Bear Mandela, who was in the woods with the big bad wolf, the 3 pigs, the owl. See, this is all going to tie all these videos together this past 3 months. You see where this is going with PETA? People of the ethical treatment of animals. Why is Winnie the Pooh beard associated with black people in African America? Yeah, let's get to that conversation. I don't see nobody in the comments. Nobody want to talk to me. Wow. But you use my shit though, won't you? In Facebook, Instagram, federal police, man. Anybody using my shit, man, please arrest them. Let's sue them. I'll share with the money with the government. I'll share the money with Facebook. Whoever helped me find these nothing as content copycats. You won't come here and dialogue into my page. You won't come in and dialogue or, you know, say, hey, let's do a conversation together. Let's do a platform. You know what I mean? But you use my stuff to go to your congregation and to your... But that's what's beautiful about you fake niggas. Y'all don't see the future. I do. I get to watch. I get to watch. PETA. People for Ethical Treatment of Animals. Where is the ethical treatment of black people? Where's the people for ethical treatment of black people? We got Winnie the Pooh horror movie. There's an ethical treatment for this animal, the one that's in the suit, and the one that's the suit itself. And I'm sure it's a pale skin behind that suit. So that animal's protected, and this one, Winnie the Pooh bear, is protected. Even the toy has a protection. Everything in the forest has protection, but black what? Help me out. Somebody should be able to fill in that blank. That should be obvious. Everything that lives in the force is protected but the black man. Why is that? Because PETA says people for ethical treatment of animals. And the black man and black woman keep acting like animals and want to beat animals so bad, they're like, no. You're unethical, our unethical, listen, this is how funny it is. Our unethical practices, according to your God, you're so ethical to your ethical proper. Shit, I can't get it out. Damn, that made my back hurt. Shit. Now that's unethical. Shit. Yo, I had to lay that one down. That hurt. That hurt trying to getting that to y'all, man. I do have concerns with what I understand PETA has done. What is PETA doing? They're using artificial intelligence. I got something to show y'all. Now look at this. I know what. Let me do that. Watch this. You know what? Alright. Watch this. The face of the new Eve in Catholic Church.
Mary. According to Wikipedia.org, in the 1974 Apostolic Exhortation Marialis Cultus, Pope Paul VI saw Mary as the second Eve standing alongside and subordinated to Christ, the second Adam. As the second Eve,
They have a book of a book. Check this out. Listen to the story. Hello, Eve. Check this out. What did we just do? Was the orange. Look. Right, I'm telling you, it's a death cult. Let's talk to God. Y'all ready? Let's talk to God and the people, the activists are using artificial intelligence, right? I don't know why they won't let me enlarge it. Well, here you go. I found it. Let's read this shit. Who is the new Eve? Mary. Who is white Mary? We ain't talking about black Mary. Ah. Yeah, it's about to get funky. See, there's a Catholic Remus Ramus story of a great flood, of Moses, children going down the river in a basket. Only difference is Moses got picked up by 2 Hebrew women and Remus and Ramus got picked up by a bitch, a dog. How we know? Because it clearly says activists. Let me boost this up. Too big, huh? Fuck it. Alright. Okay. Now, activists is using artificial intelligence. What would be an artificial intelligence? Well, hold up, let me try this thing. Let's go even further. We'll use their key points. they got 2 key points on this, right? See the dots? Those is pointers. We got 2 key pointers in this new world system. We don't know about these other people. This is what we doing. This is what we're gonna do. This is what we doing. This is how we rewriting history. While they out there jigabooing and their boys is twerking on cars. Oh man, I was watching Lights Camera Action, or was it? It wasn't Drop Nation. It was somebody else that sent. I'm gonna find that, man. This shit's man. You talking about Exodus? We getting the fuck up out of here. Yeah, we gotta go. Thinking ahead of this shit. When you see a bunch of young children on top of cars, boys twerking like girls. They're out in public on top of cars, a whole bunch of these motherfuckers, man. LGBT, the ones by nature. This ain't for you. We're talking about the unnatural motherfuckers that should be doing this shit. That's what we talking about. The unnatural motherfuckers that's copying this shit. In the name of Jesus, that was artificial then and it's artificial now. Same story, same technology, just different dumbass niggas. Yeah, somebody's not going to like me after this one, I know. You're not going to like me after this one. I know. Because you the dog ass nigga, why you watching me? Dog bitch ass nigga. You know who you is, but you act like it. Keep it 100. You act like it. You talk like it. You smell like it. You think like it. You relish in it like a cheese hot dog. You go back, you say, I'm the shit. Bitch. You are the shit. No doubt about that one, Rocco. If you have not guessed something right ever in your life, you're right. You are the shit that all the flies gravitate to and drop eggs in, and then their babies come out your back. Yeah. That's why I got fly paper, because I ain't on your shit. I'm done. I can't make babies in your shit. They turn out to be something different. They turn out to be ungodly, which I'm going to prove to you. That being a black and African American is ungodly. Straight up. I'm going to prove to you that your black African American is ungodly and is fueled by the new Eve. See, when you had a black Eve, it was hollow, boom. Now, the beast didn't figure out how to play the game better than you. So now they got white Mary, white Jesus, white Eve, white Adam, and they have an activist or using artificial intelligence to make our mixed up culture that's in the Bible, our fucked up religion that is in our society, fit their agenda. So they're taking artificial intelligence, they're going to take a corrupt book of our history, a corrupt religion of our society to fit their agenda. So this is all bad from the gate. You feel me, man? I hope you got you some popcorn, some Skittles, a bag of weed, no narcotics, unless you seriously fucked up. You know, take you a quick blow. Or hit you with what they call it, Thorazine or quinine, whatever that shit is. Not quinine, whatever they hit the soldiers up with, so that shit hurt too bad. That's the only time narcotics is acceptable. You're so much, you in pass out pain, you like, oh fuck. Other than that, no. So we know it's fucked up. The activists, whether you black, white, LGBT, religious, the fact that, or a revolutionary, the fact that activists of some sort are using artificial intelligence. That's a fact. And all activists are using artificial intelligence to do what? Make the Bible and the religion fit their agenda. Find one activist that don't do that on the planet. Find one. So we know that's true. We know that's true. How we know? Well, before we get to the beast mode, let's look at all hail lows. See the low? The hail lows Eve. How low do you go? Well, let's find out. The name Halloween comes from an older name of October 31st. All Hallows Eve. Now, you know me, y'all, right? Y'all seen that, right? I'm a drag queen who likes reading to kids. So, drag queen, Halloween, black is the new orange, which is the black man who's going to be orange, is going to be homosexual in jail. They're breeding black men to be female homosexuals in jail. Alright? That will be their booty factory. Alright? Let a few booties out of the prisons, and we keep a good market of booty juice flowing. There's a market in booty juice, like Beetlejuice. Where was the word October created? October comes from Latin.
October's name comes from Latin octo, meaning 8, because it was the 8th month of the old Roman calendar that started in March. The Roman calendar was a lunar calendar with 10 months. Later, 2 months were added to the beginning of the calendar, making October the 10th month. The current calendar is based on the solar cycles.
Okay, so now, 8. Now that we all here with the 8. Okay, so now, let's ask ourselves. Our name Halloween comes from the older name of 8/31. All Hallows Eve. So what is it about the time? 8:31, 11, 8 and 3 is 11, plus 1 is 12. What is about that? Well, let's finish reading it because it says All Hallows Eve, the 12, because Jesus is supposed to be what? You see the fate? You see the Antichrist being born? Let's find out when the Antichrist was born. 8 plus 3 is 11 plus 1 is 12. You got 1 around the 12. Alright? Jesus will be the 1 around the 12. So now this is how they make it their power from heaven to earth. How they're changing it. It's corrupt. So we got 12. So All Hallow. So in the middle of the 12 zodiacs is the birth of the first woman, Eve. This is the pale skin's birth of a new intelligence without truth, loyalty in the Most High. Does it have some truth in it though? It does have some parts of truth, but you would never get the whole truth. So help you, Yahweh. So all Hallows Eve was celebrated on the vigil night. So that's what? 11. 8 and 30 is 11. Or what? 1100. 11 o'clock. 31. Night before All Saints Day, November 1st. See? And it says, thou shalt not worship what? Dead people. So we got Halloween dead, All Saints Day dead, Eve is dead. Why? Because she comes from the low parts of the hell, where all lies come from. Because these 2 days celebrate those who have died and are in heaven and purgatory. Now, heaven may not be what you think it is. Heaven may be what? Halloween. Most High is a God of life. Why are we talking about dead people? People will remember people remember the dead with what? Special traditions. Now here's the orange of new black people. Trick or treat. Here's the costumes now. Let's go back to this. People in costumes. The new Eve, the new Halloween Eve. The new black man and the new black woman who's accepting the new Eve and the new Jesus and all this intelligence. Who to fit their agenda. Whether you black or white, gay or not, or this or that. As long as it fits your agenda, the people for ethical treatment of animals called PET. AI version of Genesis, meaning you're creating a new Genesis. The terms beast and creatures are no longer beasts and creatures, but they're beings. They're not man beings, but what are they? And the cloth made of hemp and bamboo described as a clothing that they is playing God for Adam and their Eve. Instead of animal skin, According to the press release, the activists are using artificial intelligence to make the Bible religion fit their agenda. October, remember, decide before you die. What's tomorrow? The 4th that you die. July. It's in July. Let's find out what the 4th of July is. Hold up. When is the 4th of July? Look at a 4th of July. 4th of July. Hello. 4th of July. Look at the 4th of July. Let's finish reading this. Let's go trick or treat. It's coming up. They're going to be in there. Look. Here's the prophecy. Look. Visiting neighborhood homes, asking for candy. But if I ask you for a job, right? Visiting neighborhoods, asking for some candy. But if I ask you for some housing? Visiting neighborhood homes, asking for some candy. But if I ask you to be my brother, or if I ask you to tell me the truth, if I ask you to treat me with respect, then what? I ain't shit. But as long as I'm trick-or-treating, asking for candy, sex, money, and murder, and ways to pray for the dead, then we cool. Right? Then we cool. Now I'm black, orange, rainbow, I'm rich, I'm that nigga, and I got access to all the stank pussy and penis that my mouth and belly can absorb. True? Trick or treat, nigga. And beggars would go to the door and promise to pray for the deceased members of a family member in exchange for some food or treat. A beggar. Now hold up. I go to the store and I say, can I get a dime because I'm short for a sandwich? I get treated like I ain't shit, go get a job. But you go trick or treat and beg door to door, promise to pray for dead motherfuckers in exchange for food or treats. I'm just short for a dime. Why do I got to pray for dead niggas like Jesus to get some food? That's fucked up. Black is the new orange. Pumpkins is orange. Or am I missing something? Is black and orange synonymous to trick or treat? So do we trick these dumbass niggas? Or do we treat these dumbass niggas? Either or, being black means you're fucked. How we know? Let's go on further. Next slide. They put on costumes. Traditionally for BET Awards, Tony Awards, or just plain old, just don't give a fuck award, because they would have looked like something else. We're not saying better, wrong, or better, good. We're just traditionally being black is synonymous of wearing a costume. Now you could be like the baby and have big ass dookie chains with diamonds and stuff around your neck. No matter how much you pay for it, it's a costume. You could be like Snoop with all blue and be an old ass crip walking nigga. Hey, it's a costume. That's crip tradition. You could be Kurt Franklin. And you can do gay porn rap in Jesus' name. And get a fade and have lipstick on and don't like the new RuPaul daytime show. Nonetheless, it's costumes, business, and it's traditionally what niggas do. I didn't make this shit up. I seen it on TV. Y'all showed me this shit, and I'm just doing my parrot thing today. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm on my parrot shit. I'm in Pittsburgh pirate country, and I'm sitting on the pirate's shoulder telling him the news. And this is some fucked up shit. Swamp! Find some crickets in there, man. People were dressed up in costumes. Now, if that ain't a clown, I don't know what is. Now I heard of getting dressed and going to work. I heard of getting dressed, creating some work. I feel like Fred Sanford right now, you big dummy. But I've never heard of wearing costumes unless she was a clown as a job. And this is where black entertainment come in now. For some reason, wearing costumes to work and being a clown has become the new holiday. The people who put a holiday on the calendar is like, I made holidays for everybody in America. And black people are the only one that celebrates everybody's holiday. Did y'all know that? Nobody want to talk about that in black history. They don't. Polish got their own holiday. Irish got their own holiday. Satan got his own shit. Lucifer, they got Worm Day, I believe. They got Dog Day, too. They got Have Sex with Your Hamster and Gerbil Week, festive. I see black people at. Yeah. And the first thing they could say, there's a hope to this. There's definitely a hope to this. Just don't bite it. That we are a part of everything. I said, you know what? I've been telling you motherfuckers that for years. You partake in every fucking thing. That's why the devil used you. That's why Lucifer used you. Because you don't have no respect for your creator. You'll stick your penis and you'll stick anything in your coochie hole that you can put your little fucking paws on. Yeah. And that's why the Most High regret that He made you. That part. And I was one too. Until He came out with, I'm going to pour my spirit on all flesh for those who seek me. I said, I'm on that boat. Fuck that. I'm going the opposite river of Styx. for the Greek speaking people. Oh shit. Damn. I know I was fucking that somewhere. Talking to y'all. I see that bed. Make some tea. And I let it overdo its thing. I pour hot water in my boy. It's still cold. It's still hot. Yeah. Come on, forget the goddamn hook. Look around. This might be a long ass video today, y'all. It might be a long feed. Get your pen and paper. As y'all see, this shit's blurry, right? So I'm going to read it to you. Thank goodness for captions. Thank you for that part, Facebook. You got it down. This got for nigga with captions, right? Or take captions. Like, subscribe, share. Leave a comment. That helps fix the algorithm. It helps fix the artificial intelligence from leading you to some shit that you happen to see a magic word. It may open a gate for you somewhere in the future. So that's why I suggested that you like, subscribe, share my YouTube channel, Clear Vision. Like, subscribe, share. It's my ear itching. Don't stop being a hater, whoever doing that. I know y'all want me to get to it. I know y'all want me to get to it. I got you. You're welcome. So now we got costumes. We got Mr. and Mrs. Clowntastic, which is, I coined that phrase. That is my phrase. Mr. and Mrs. Clowntastic. It's not in the dictionary. Clowntastic is my word. Mr. and Mrs. Clowntastic. Yep, they spelled it right. Clowntastic. He's a fucking clown, and you're fucking awesome at it. And there's no way in hell you're going to turn away from it. Nothing can save you. Mr. and Mrs. Clowntastic. You're in the shit. This is where dot number 3 comes in. Costumes. Traditionally, people will dress up clowns. Mr. and Mrs. in costumes on All Hallows Eve. Right? Usually like what? Ghosts. See? More dead people. Black, orange, Halloween people. Incarceration, jail. Why? Because you're dead. You're the hell low. And you're in hell. Why? Because this is a Greek tradition and Latin. Because it's October 31st. And they got saints that are what? Dead. So this is your religion, Jesus. Eve. Universal. Their universe. Not the Most High's created universe. This is another universe. This is the Matrix. We're describing in detail to you. That I'm looking at outside the box to you. Black people. Better wake up. I'm trying to tell you. We're going to drop some shit off on you after we get through this right here. Now, to make fun of evil because they knew that Christ had won the battle over sin and death. What did the real Messiah win over? Sin, meaning the worship of sun, moon, and stars, which is astrology, not cosmology. And because the worship of sun, moon, and stars and astrology, the Most High don't fuck with you. So that's why you die. Black, death. So that's how we conquer what? Sin and what? Death. Duh. In the story. So now Christ is back. Alright? That's how you conquer sin and death. You don't worship nothing but the Most High. Commandment 1. The rest of it follows when that's how you conquer death. By what? Following the first commandment. That's how you conquer death. Simple. End of fucking story. But now, you know what you want to do? Decorations. You want to do decorations now. And what has that become? A tradition by traditionally people wearing costumes who traditionally begged, exchanged for dead people and have saints. That's their tradition. And what they do, they decorate it with skulls. Dead people, guns, bullets, knives, penises, things God would never make, things men should never make, things women should never have sex with. This is their decorations on their bodies and their houses, cars, music, you name it. Black, orange, Halloween, dead people, we're going to be the new Eve on the planet. God said, the fuck you will. That ain't going to happen. And other symbols of what? Death. Why do black, orange, Halloween people die? Why do Halloween religion die? Black people. African American culture is called Halloween. It's a cult of the pagans of Halloween. Black man. Who is the new black is the orange. Black man, orange. The woman and the black man and the black woman, put them together, represents penitentiary. I live in Pennsylvania. The name William Penn and all them, and Quakers are the ones through God's work, because of our ignorance, said, put the black man with his orange bitch together in the penitentiary and kill their fucking asses. Why? To remind us that we will die and must rely on what? The truth that was in Christ to receive salvation. Meaning, the 10 Commandments, Christ. Then you receive your what? Salvation. Freedom from death. Because I do it every day, all day. It's not hard. You must rely on what? The 10 Commandments. That always makes you what? A Christ. Not a Christian. It just makes you anointed. You have anointed yourself with life when you choose the first commandment. First step of anointing yourself like David and Solomon and any other fucking king would do. He would anoint himself by what? Washing his heart, soul, mind, body, mouth, tongue. It's called hygiene. Y'all should get used to that. Y'all talk about hygiene so much. But no, you want to be dope. So fresh and so clean. Ain't nobody fresh as me, cause I so clean. The coolest motherfuckers. See all the masters y'all put on? See your little fairy tale ass niggas? the pussycat, the villain, the cowboy boots and shit, the crystal balls. Yeah, it's a fucking circus. All, every, Hollows, Holy Dead Saints, Eve, the night before you motherfucker. All's Eve. And why? Because you're going to face something. Let's go back one. Creations. Let's see what colors they got in this book. Now, this is what they're teaching. God said, "Let there be light." All right. God, third day. All right. There's that. Now, God said rainbow did not mean LGBT. God didn't say that. God didn't say put a cross on his books. And here is the new society. Right here. Here's the new society. Christian preschool printables. So you niggas are on printables. One day you gray or black. The next day you're drinking and smoking purple. The next day you want to play water sports and shit. Then you want to act like a boy. Then you want to act like you part of paradise. Then you jump off into being a money tree person. Now you want to play Egypt gold. Now you in jail with orange. Now you fuchsia red, some shit. Then you pink. Now you're gonna go to white. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 colors. And who controls these colors? This pale skin. Why? Because it's not a color. Let there be creatures in the sky and the sea. The question is, what kind of creatures are these pink people talking about? Now they have control of the spectrum of what you see in life. And how they got it down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, 6 days a week. And the 7th day, you're in preschool. See that? Every 7th day, you're in preschool. Christian. Faces of Eve. Virgin Mary is the new Eve. So now, if these people have never seen the truth, right? Picture this. Let's get this picture. What they're doing. This is preschool, y'all. I don't know what school y'all in. But this is preschool. Bang. Black woman, you out. You've been demoted. Black woman, you've been demoted. What you want me to show? Right there. She's the new Eve in truth. The use and the abuse of the Bible and the debate about women in the church. This is about a book, about a debate about women in the church. So you know this is about the black woman. You know it is. Off top. Off with your head, bitch. You ain't no woman of God. You my bitch. That was she just telling you right there. Mary Hater is telling all her pale-skinned sisters, we the new niggas in charge. They don't want the truth. We gonna take it. You better get that book, black woman. The use and the abuse of the Bible. The Bible and debate. Stop. The Bible and the use is in debate. Why? About women in the church. Hold up. I got to do this. This chimes right in. Man, this chimes right in. Making it in their own image. Licensing at dailycallernewsfoundation.org, where you can find that. Licensing at dailycallernewsfoundation.org. You can find that. Look up the Daily Caller News Foundation. Your affiliates, let's see.